guys, Josh from Casket Comics back again. It's been a while, so we're gonna get right into this video. It's gonna be a pretty special video. Not doing the weekly comics this week. We will pick that up hopefully again next week. Get back to it. But this week I have some cool stuff to show you. I had a friend who attended New York Comic Con this past weekend. Thank you, Danny. She picked up a few comic packs and a few exclusive stuff for me, so I'm really excited. And we also have the Mark Spears blind bags that did come out this week, so technically we're doing a weekly comic thing. So we're going to crack 5 of these and see what cool covers we get. And then we're also going to crack the Something's Killing the Children New York Comic Con Edition comic pack. So it's really cool. You can have, there's a bunch of different exclusives. You are guaranteed to get one of the base tier comics right here. And then any of these 3 tiers can be your second comic in the pack. So we might get a duplicate of the base tier or maybe a duplicate of the others, but it works. So really excited to crack these, but we're going to start by showing you a couple other Comic-Con exclusives I got. I picked up both of them are Something's Killing the Children's. Here's one. This is for, I think this is for issue 44. They might be they also did, I think it's called, A Monster Hunter Walked Into a Bar. It is a one-shot story going on that they had spun out of the Hell or Darkness comics. So yeah, so that was the first one I picked up. And the second one is this one right here. I think this is from artist John Boy Meyer. It's a really cool cover. I really like these a lot. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Mark Spears Monster and the Wolf blind bags. So these were a little like trick or treat. They're called trick or treat blind bag. Cool thing for October to come out. It came out today, October 15th. There is 90 different covers that Mark Spears did for this, including some like, you know, 1 in 100s, 1 in 700s, and there's also a 13 out of like the 35 or 350,000 print run. There's 13 golden tickets that you can redeem for a 1-of-1, I think, sketch cover from Mark Spears. So it's pretty huge. So we're just gonna start out. I got some scissors, and we're just gonna go ahead and cut into these. And you, as always, just like with my grading stuff, you guys will get the reveal first of what I got, and I'll get a second, I think. Yep. So I got the back side. So let's see. Okay. So first, Mark Spears cover. Might have to. These are actually pretty tight fit here, so I might have to kind of stretch the edges. Try not to hit the comic at all. There we go. All right. So first cover. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice. This is the trick or treat one. This is really cool. So they also did special ones that are trick or treat or trick variants. This is not the actual trick variant, but there is one. It's like the original covers. This is one of them, and they did. It looks like the covers are messed up some way. So you can kind of see there's a bunch of them on the back here, but these are all the different covers. And then you have to kind of flip through to see, because apparently it's in the first page, whether or not you got the golden ticket. Doesn't look like we got one of this, but yeah. So this looks like it is, yep, cover A9. So like I said, there is 90 different covers, including, there's also glow in the dark, there's trick covers, there's just a bunch of them. So this is a really sick one to get for the first one though. I really like this one. Hopefully I get some cool ones. Maybe we get a big ratio or something. So that was number 1 down. We've got 5 of these to go through. Then we'll open the Something's Killing the Children. So this is number 2. Shake the comic to the bottom there a little bit. Now in the video, Mark Spears showed about the golden tickets. He put it in the front cover when he put it on the printing line. So that's what people are thinking it's going to be. But people are also just kind of checking the entirety of the comic just to be safe. I'm trying to do this without bending the comic. I might have to cut the edges going forward. There we go. All right, and number 2. There might be duplicates as well. I'm saying that. Before I see this, we'll see. Nope. Okay, so this is the nurse. This is another really cool. This is A10, so it's the cover that comes right after the one I got. So check for that golden ticket. Doesn't look like we got one in there. Now, I will say one of the downside of these blind bags is a lot of them had, you can't really see it from there, but a lot of them had kind of pressed corners a little bit. It's nothing that it seems like a good pressing wouldn't fix if you're actually getting them graded and stuff. Me, I'm just collecting these. I'm actually going to throw these in bags and boards right now real quick after I do this. That way they're just protected right away. Go straight into a bag and board. These just fit regular current size stuff since this is a newer comic. So the hope is to get all 5 non-duplicates. Could happen, like I said, with duplicates. There is, you know, only 90 different covers with, like I said, I think a 350,000 print run. So, you know, it might happen. So let's hope we get a foil, or there's Night of the Living Dead homages, a foil. This is number 3 right here. There's a lot of cool ones you can get. It's just really sweet. I know I'm saying a lot. I'm trying to not do that, but it's hard. So yeah, let's see here. Stretch this side just a little bit. So number 3. So there we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, got the Here Lies My Loving Mother cover, which is kind of a homage itself to Psycho. So far, pretty glad with these. These are all cool ones I wanted. Actually, you know, I would love to collect them all. I'm not trying to do a 90 cover series. It's kind of ridiculous. But it's cool. So here's number 4. Like, so let's hope we can get a, let's hope we can get a golden ticket. That would be the ideal. But I don't see that happening. So let's just hope we can get a really cool foil cover, or maybe a Night of the Living Dead homage. Actually, speaking of, let me check this last one for that golden ticket. Nope, no golden ticket in that one. So we got 2 more. Then we'll break into the 2 Something's Killing the Children packs. These blind bags for the Mark Spears one, I got from my local comic shop. So they were cover price, $5.99. I've seen people pay upwards of 30 of them, $30 for whatnot. Just be aware of what the cover price is and what you're paying for them, guys. Because, you know, you don't want to... There's no reason to, you know... If you want to pay a little bit more for premium because you're getting them, you know, people ripping for you and whatnot, or something, that's cool. But just, I wouldn't go $30, $40 for them. So here we go with number 4. Oh, nice. Another one. Oh, this is really cool. So I think this might... Yep. This is one of the trick covers, which I think the trick covers, I'm not sure the ratio. I think it tells you back here what the ratios for the trick covers are. Trick covers are 1 in 100, so that is awesome. So we got the 1 in 100, which you can see the normal version just has the woman with the skull, and this one has the clown kind of peeking behind you as a trick. So they did that. That's the trick covers. So that's awesome. So that is a really good hit. I don't know if I've seen this trick cover yet, so yeah, I'm really excited about that one. Can you tell it? Trying to be more, you know, stoic about it, but yeah. So okay, and I'm pretty happy about that. So even if we don't hit anything out of this one, getting a 1 in 100, you know, out of 5 blind bags is pretty sick. So here we go for the last one. Also, we'll check that real quick for the we'll check real quick for the ticket. And that one, let's check that one real quick. I got so excited about being. That front cover. I'm pretty sure it would probably fall out. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Yep. Okay. Some people are saying they're even in the bag, but like I said, the video of Mark Spears putting one in there, he put it in the, just open the front cover and set it in there. So, double check the bags afterwards just to be sure. Yeah. All right. So this is our 5th and final bag. Probably the only 5 I'm going to be getting, at least for a while. But yeah. So here we go. 5th and final bag. See what we got here. Nice. Just another, I think this is just one of the basic covers. Frankenstein. No golden ticket for me. That's all right. Yeah, I only saw one person speculate about this, but they were saying that I think the average Mark Spears, like 1 of 1 sketch like that, like full cover sketch is something of like a $20,000 comic. So that's pretty much what you're getting if you get the 1 of 1. So it's pretty crazy. All right, guys. Now we're going to bring in the thing I'm really excited about. Something Killing the Children is one of my favorite comics. It's just really cool that I was able to get these blind bags. Once again, shout out to my friend Danny. She got to go to Comic-Con. She grabbed these for me, and so I'm super pumped to open them for you guys. So I don't think they're limited as far as the packs. I'm sure there might be, but yeah, so we'll see what we get. I think the comic is just double-sided. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it and set it down so I can see the back. And we'll go from there. These things are apparently almost impossible to open. All right, let's see. I think the back is the... Yep, so the back is the... Get that out real quick. So we got this one, which is a prism foil. Is the main cover. This is gorgeous. Super excited to get this one because before, it actually does say, too, it says New York Comic Con. Before I knew I was getting these packs, I actually bought the other regular version of this. That has, it's one of Jenny Frizen's arts in full foil. So if we get that one, it'd be a cool duplicate to, you know, put up and sell, maybe. So yeah, so that's the first one. And the second one is the big one. This is the ratio. So I'm going to show you guys first, just for the heck of it, for fun. So there we go. Let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, nice. Oh, that's real nice. So this is the, oh, wow. I think this is the Momoko Glow in the Dark. Which if it is the rare tier limited to 50, which is just insane. I have the regular version of this coming. This is one of my favorite covers I think I've ever seen Peach Momoko do. Yeah, it is. It's the spot foil, or the, yep. Because you can tell, so the blood is actually spotted. I don't know what exactly glows in the dark on this. But yeah, so that's huge. That is the one of the lowest numbered comics you can get out of these packs. So that is huge. I'm super excited about that. Like I said, I think these will be good for a very pretty penny. Not that I'm going to get rid of them. These are going in my collection, but it's just awesome to know that I have them. So yeah, so that was the first pack. Emptied out now. Yeah, like I said, we hit this. We hit the base tier, which is actually the base tier is even limited to 1,000. So we hit the base tier limited to 1,000, and the Momoko Glow in the Dark limited to 50. So there's only 50 of this comic printed in the world, which is insane. I'm super, like, that's just insane. All right, now we're going to number 2. Keep seeing how far I can get in this ribbon before it just tears. The last one tore about right here. Oh, we might get all the way across. This is like a mini game in itself. Oh, we did. Cool. All right, so let's do it. See if we got the Frizen, or we got, oh, no. Okay, so we got another one of the prism foil covers, which once again, not a bad thing. I think these are selling for, you know, 20, 30 bucks online, so can recoup a little bit of money. These packs were 60 bucks a piece. A little pricey, but once again, you can only get them at the Comic-Con. They're Comic-Con exclusives. Just really hard to get. So yeah, super excited to, like I said, to get these. So, all right, now let's go for the last one, the big one. Let's go. I'm gonna show you guys first. Super excited. There's like all of these variants. Really, I'm excited to get. There's a couple I would like to get over the others, but we'll see. So here we go. There it is. Let's see what we got. Oh man, this is the. I think this is the UV spot, limited to 400 of it's Curry's art. It's called the Curry Spot UV, limited to 400. So yeah, this is one of the two I wanted. This is sick. I think the other one's by an artist called Flops. Really cool. Yeah, so this is awesome looking. I'm super excited to have these. And it's hard to say, but it's got like a really glossy look to it. But it definitely is spot foil. So yeah, once again, this is just awesome. I never thought I'd get to do something like this because I just don't get, you know, I've got to go to HeroCon each year, which is a big con. I'm super excited to go there, but I don't get to go to Comic-Con. You know, I don't get to go to the big ones, New York, San Diego. So the fact that I could get some stuff from this, it didn't have to pay out the teeth and got to pay just like their cover price, which is awesome. Yeah, guys, I'm back. I'll be doing, I know I had said before I left, I was going to be doing a giveaway for the Blood Hunt #1 slab at 9.8 that I got. I'm still going to do that. Just had, like I said, a lot of stuff, personal stuff come up. It's been rough, but we're back. So hopefully next week, I'm probably going to do it. I usually pick up my comics on Friday. I just work during the week, so Wednesday, new comic release. Unfortunately, it's just impossible for me. So pick them up on Friday. So I think I'm going to start posting the videos on Saturday or Sunday. So starting not this weekend, because this weekend I just got the blind bags was the only thing I picked up for this week. But starting next weekend, hopefully on Sunday, I'll get a video posted and have that up for you guys to check out. And I will have the winner announced on that first video for the giveaway. So thank you guys again for coming out. As always, guys, keep supporting and keep reading comics. I'm going to give you the like, comment, subscribe thing because, you know, it's YouTube and algorithms and all that stuff. But also I'm going to post Danny's link for her TikTok videos below. So check those out. They're really cool. And yeah, guys, I appreciate everything. And as always, like I said, just keep reading comics, guys. Thanks.